Hello guys, today I will discuss on Bangladesh economy. So what you see is the foreign exchange reserve of Bangladesh in million US dollars. So if you look closely, you will understand that the foreign exchange reserve of Bangladesh became 46 billion after 2021 June, June 2021, but it came down to 27 billion dollar at the end of June 2024. So this is the trend is like it is going down so fast. The Bangladesh Bank reserve of foreign currency in US dollar is going down big time. In million means you have to divide by 1000 to get the billion figure, so it is around 27 billion dollars. But this is Bangladesh Bank calculation, but Bangladesh Bank also prepares another calculation for IMF. This is called BPM6 method. In this calculation, actually our reserve is $21.78 billion. So around 22 billion, not 27 billion, because it is more standard calculation because this is given to IMF. Now, if you see from this chart, you understand that the reserve is going down and down and it is approaching zero. This is terrible for an economy. So other countries' reserves and assets, everything go up, but our foreign exchange reserve of Bangladesh is going down so much that it is going down to zero. It is understandable. You see, the trend is so bad. Now I will show you from monthly data. It was yearly data. Now I will show you from monthly data. So from monthly data, we see that in May 2024, it was 18.6 billion. 18.6 billion. According to IMF BPM6 calculation, which is more standardized, and we will catch this as our benchmark, or we will use this as our benchmark. We will consider this figure, IMF figure, not the BB figure or Bangladesh Bank figure. So our reserve stood on 18.6 in May, and how we get this figure, I will also show you the calculation in simple way. I will teach you a little bit of central banking, so don't worry. And in June it became 22 billion. So this is the gross figure, not the net figure. I will come to the net figure. I will tell you what is the actual figure right now. So to understand how we get to 18.6 billion, we need to go to Bangladesh Bank balance of payments monthly data. So we go there down, and you see the main components are trade balance, which comes from import and export. Export minus import is the trade balance, and other most important component of foreign exchange reserve is remittance. So it is 21.3 billion. So this is a vital thing. 57, so import is a vital thing. 57.5 billion was import and 37.3 billion was export. So these three are the most important components determining foreign exchange reserve. So in May, it was May 2024 when it became, the reserve was 18.6 billion. So understand, we come to this point after a lot of calculations like remittance, import, export. Those three are the biggest components. So 18.64 billion, and out of which most important three things are export, import, and remittance. As I told you, remittance. Now what is the net reserve? The net reserve is the reserve comes after calculating gross reserve minus short-term liabilities. So net foreign exchange reserve is the reserve which can be used for anything, like for import payments. But gross reserve cannot be used because that also includes short-term liability that are needed to be settled immediately. Okay, so this is a bit of complex idea, so you do not have to understand those, but just understand that net reserve is the amount you can use for anything, but not the gross reserve, because gross reserve also includes short-term liabilities. And you see, this link doesn't exist any longer. It was 13.8 billion, okay, at the in the middle of May 2024. Let us study a little bit more about what is our net reserve right now and why is that? Why is our net reserve so low right now? Only 13.8 billion. So this is Prathamalo English, and the newspaper was published on 15 May 2024, and there I will go to the main point where you see in the article it says, however, the actual reserve reportedly now stands at a little less than USD 13 billion. So it was below 13 billion at that point of time. Only 3 months ago, in May 2024, it was alarming. So you understand that $13 billion only, and now which is lower than what caption I have used in my video. So it is even lower. So the economy is, of course, in ICU right now. There is no escape for Bangladesh economy to be in a good shape. This is the point where something has to be done, otherwise Bangladesh economy is going to be in the destruction level. Okay, so why 13 billion only? Why the reserve has fallen to this level? Only 13 billion, with which only 2.5 months of import payment, only around 2 months and a little more, like only for 70 days of import payments can be made. So this is a very dangerous position. And why is that? Because you see, there are reasons. Okay, the deficit is believed to be widening for a number of reasons, including a decline in foreign investments. Okay, so for instance, the expatriates, that means the people who are staying abroad, are investing less than before in the capital market because they do not trust capital market anymore, or other sectors, and even withdrawing investment in some cases. So this is a terrible situation which has to be addressed. So the economy is in the ICU. Only the reserve is remaining to meet import payments of around 2 months, because every month around $5.5 billion of import is done. So 2 months, $11 billion. So a little more than 2 months is $13 billion. It is alarming. Okay, so the economy is in ICU right now.